Hey, all right, let's go. Bring this table a little bit closer. All right, how we doing? Kyle Kyle decided to start eating his dinner 5 minutes before game time. So you guys got me. You guys are stuck with me for now. At least until the game starts anyway. So I didn't have a I don't have a Montreal hat. I have all the Ottawa gear, but I'm not rooting for Ottawa. I'm not rooting for Chucky's brother. Ottawa's won enough games. I'd like to see Montreal get that 8 seed so they can beat the Capitals. And unfortunately, when I ordered all my stuff this summer, the one hat I forgot to buy was the Canadiens set. So I bought one today. So we're good there. But it didn't show up today because I ordered it today. So next time we do a Canadiens game, uh, I'll wear the hat. It'll be interesting to see the Canadiens playing a real team tonight since the last time I watched them play, they played the Panthers, and they were definitely not playing like a real team. Hey, guys. Daniel, Simon, how's everybody going? This one's going to be tight. I'm waiting for ESPN Plus to load. It should be starting soon. Oh, Kyle's got the glass there. Okay. Your glass is down here, Kyle. Your glass is down here. Hey, Cade. What do you guys think? Overtime? I looked at. No, I think it's just the lighting. I think it's just the lighting, Simon. I'm not seeing the screen real well, but no, I'm good. I think it's just the lighting. You're used to seeing me over here. The Ottawa game, the Ottawa feed. If it would start already, ESPN Plus feed hasn't started even a pregame yet, which is odd. I would have thought it would have started by now. But yeah, watching the Senators feed does it make a difference? I don't watch enough of them to know if it makes a difference one way or another. Is the Canadiens feed even in English? That's a serious question. He's here, Simon. It's live for you, scientists. All right, let me back out here. I got it on the laptop, so just hold on a second. Let me see. Come on now. Here we go. Kyle, the game is literally starting, man. Yeah, I know. Right, yeah. All right. The original six in a row. It will be an interesting feat. The challenge for him, Gordon, obviously, it's a road game. Montreal playing very well, but he has not had a lot of success against the Canadiens this season. All right, good thing. We just had puck drop. My ESPN Plus had not loaded up. All right, let's see how Montreal looks against a good team. Panthers are not a good team right now. All this year we've had so much trouble with the ESPN Plus, and it's my TV. It's having some internet connectivity problems because as soon as we started just playing the game on the laptop and HDMI the laptop to the TV, no problem. No problems anymore. So Monty with a nice little save there. He's been playing way, way above his board. Cade, no, the Panthers are not a good team yet. Check back with us in a month, right, Cade? Battle of the Francophones. Hey, Rays fan. They have English and French options. Thank you, Derek. What's that? Omar, 1 win away from beating every team in the original 6? Huh. Draw in the Ottawa zone? Yeah. Ottawa having won 6 straight. It'd be interesting to see if they take this one for granted or not. Monty misplays it behind the net. Moved around, held in. Ottawa, they sent it out of the zone. Kyle will be here in a minute. At some point. Oh, there's a shot. Omar lost his stick. It's all the way at the top of the circle. He threw his damn stick halfway across the rink. Oh, shot just wide by Newhook. Oh, there's all sorts of open ice right now. Oh, here we go. Here's a break. Oh, that's a beautiful goal by Dvorak. 1-0. Let me get the banner going. Holy crap. Don't even have a banner going. Wow. What a beautiful move. 2.5 minutes in. Unbelievable. What a beautiful move. Canadiens are going to make the damn playoffs, aren't they? We all got to root for the Rangers to lose. How worried am I about the Panthers? We've made it to 2 finals in a row. We're the Cup champs. I mean, eventually we're going to not be the champs, right? I don't know if I could be really worried about them. But I get the point. If we were doing this, we're missing Kachuk. Now Ekblad did stupid things. What an idiot. I think when we got our full complement of players, then, we'll see how much gas we have left in the tank for the postseason. It's a lot of hungry teams coming out of just the Atlantic alone. That's going to be the question: is how hungry are they? You think the Habs will sneak in the playoffs? Yeah, no doubt. The Leafs the Leafs, they're going to be at a point where if they don't win, they might blow it up, right? Exactly, Cade. Yeah. Haven't been back to the finals since 1967. Good Lord, it's just almost as bad as the Dolphins. Oh, boy, Montreal sure is a pain in the ass to play against. That's really going to be the question for the Panthers: is are they going to have the energy to keep up with teams that haven't been on 2 long runs in a row? You know what I mean? They're showing the goal again. No, that was when Olmark sent his stick flying. Boy, Dvorak really walked Olmark. Oh, here comes Cinderella down the stairs now. Yeah, we got to buy the Verhaeghe puck, Rosado. How nice of you to join us. Okay.
So the Canadiens already scored.
Yeah, Canadiens already scored.
All right.
Okay.
Hey, what's up, everyone? So it says who we going for? Canadiens. All right, so yeah, each team is tied at 3 shots, and wonder maybe during the commercial they might play before the commercial they might play the highlights of the Montreal goal that I missed. Yeah, it's the playoff shirt from 2023.
Yeah.
So,
Okay, let's get some coffee.
Montreal has back-to-back wins versus Ottawa and had been 0-8-1 in the previous 9 games.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, what a Cinderella run that was. How's everybody doing tonight?
The ESPN thing did not automatically start. I had to back out and go back in. Luckily, I caught it right as somebody on the chat told me it was live.
Yeah. Hey, Rosado. Simon says, go Habs, go. Go Habs, go.
I remembered to buy my Habs hat today, so the next time I'll have a Canadiens hat. When I bought all those hats over the summer, I, for some reason, forgot the Canadiens hat.
Yeah, Montreal is 2-0 versus Ottawa this season.
I think they're 2-0 against us, too.
Mm-hmm.
Who they been losing to?
Usually the teams that make the playoffs are positive goal differential. Sometimes there's an outlier here or there. Washington last year, minus 38. Not this year, I'll tell you that.
All right, so the Sens control the puck. And now it's sent to the neutral zone, dumped in, rolls around. And
we're going to get a penalty on that? Guess not. Oh, yeah, there they go. So Ottawa's going to get a power play. Geez, they sure are taking their time to get on and off the ice.
all right, so the Sens managed to send it.
But as soon as he touches it, that sucks. That would have been better if it would have just bounced off the boards and in the net.
Robin says, saw that the Panthers called up Bjornfoot from Charlotte.
Yeah, that means Kulikov is hurt. Have we heard anything about Kulikov? That certainly means he ain't playing Thursday night. Damn it. That's not good.
I want to find the people who murdered my wife. You're just a nerdy fellow who works on computers. I need your help.
So,
that's not what I wanted to do.
You're just not a killer, Charlie.
Robin says nothing about Kulikov. Yeah, they called up Bjornfoot, which must mean that Kulikov is injured seriously.
Well, that's the answer, though. I mean, to who we're going to call up anyway.
1-0 Capitals against the Red Wings.
Hmm.
That's more than the RAV4 or CRV. The 2025 Forester is also an IIHS Top Safety Pick Plus. That's better than the RAV4 and CRV.
I wonder why they haven't said anything.
Any other SUV in its class, according to
I don't like that.
It's special lights on an AC Brew Forester.
I do not like it.
Jeff says, when will Marchand play?
I would assume not until like maybe a week before the season is getting ready to end.
Simon says 1-0 Rangers against the Flames.
importance of this game cannot be overstated. Put the money, but these are the odds for Montreal to make the playoffs. With a regulation win tonight, 27% of a regulation loss drops their odds just based on this game tonight. Now the 14.
Why the Panthers got to do that to us? Why can't they just tell us something? Like they've had enough time. They know the test results. Why they can't be normal and just put out a statement?
Penguins.
Day to day, he's week to week. Something.
Penguins the Penguins have the 1-0 lead against the Islanders. Yeah, it'd be great if Marchand started in time for the next Toronto game.
Yeah. Now half their power is that. Wait, that's not Nick Cousins on the power play, right? That's the other Cousins.
Montembeau
Oh.
makes the save against Brady Tkachuk.
Oh,
Shot
blocked.
blocked.
Ow, that hurt me.
12:05 to go in the first. And now the Sens back on the rush. They dump in. Are you kidding?
Oh, they're going to call that? Didn't look like much.
So here's the little hook underneath the stick of Evans that sends him down.
So
He was down anyway.
So
That's
now-
a weak ass call.
So yeah, now we have 4-on-4, and then Canadiens will go on the power play.
And Montreal 4-1. Yes, so a little extra ice. Yeah. Bring a little excitement. Everyone didn't like that call, Gord. He thought it was just a innocent lift of the stick. 38 seconds.
All right, so 38 seconds of 4-on-4. Sens trying to keep the puck away from Montreal. Spaceman Sports says, I just saw news about the Rays renovating their stadium. You mean they actually are renovating it?
Isn't that the one that got injured or hurt injured? Damaged
Damaged.
in the hurricane? Is it on LTIR?
Well, the roof was completely destroyed.
Right.
Patel Ron says it feels like you two are scouting the Panthers' potential first-round opponent.
Well, we just wanted to watch a game that had playoff implications. Montreal is fun to watch, as long as they're not playing the Panthers.
Whoa! That pass was disrupted, so the Canadiens are forced to cycle again.
At some point, though, they will have to get a goalie. I mean, they really feel Monty's got it to go all the way. He's playing really well right now. Just so much better than he's ever played before, too.
Mr. Fossey says, I'm still pissed about the Isles game.
I don't blame you. It's one thing let Boston do that after we just took their captain and all of that, but for it to happen again against the stinking Islanders, that's...
We're out now halfway through the first. Go ahead.
Saying it's not good. That was a lack of leadership somewhere on that ice. Oh, nice save by Omar.
Yeah, it's Olmark and Montembeault as the goalies.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's going in. Oh, he just missed.
And now a race for the puck. Yeah, no Panthers tonight.
Yeah.
Now it's sent all the way back down.
Lots of former Panthers on the ice and one future Panther on the ice. Name the future Panther.
Hotelron says, anyone think the Marlins are going to move unless they start becoming a winning team?
I don't know enough about that. They already moved. They're supposed to be the Florida Marlins, not the Miami Marlins. It would be like trying to call the Panthers the Sunrise Panthers instead of the Florida Panthers.
Robin says you should stream the Checkers tomorrow night. It would give us all insight into what kind of talent might be down there. I don't know if we even get...
I don't even know how you get that on. Do they stream the games on their website, maybe?
You missed his new haircut because you were busy not missing hockey. Never miss a goal with live game stories, only in the NHL app.
With cricket, we're all about honesty. You see? Yeah, nothing to hide. Okay, my turn. These are hair plugs. Ball.
Yeah, the Marlins are the team with the least attendance in Miami.
Welcome to life without hidden fees. Welcome to Cricket Nation. What you looking at, babe?
Cars on cars.com.
What's wrong with this one?
I just got promoted, so I'm looking for something more.
We all deserve more. We all deserve some ice cream! Ice cream! Ice cream! Ice cream!
Ciao, Bella.
Ciao.
Ciao.
All right, so the Canadiens already have the 1-0 lead. Do you think they're going to hang on to that?
6-5 Montreal.
Hey, kid. It's pronounced Bibberty. Bibberty.
I think it'll go to overtime.
You think so?
Yeah, maybe not 6-5. That might be aggressive. I just always like to see a 6-5 game. But I think we're going to be sitting here in overtime just to make up for the 5 minutes that you missed at the beginning of the game.
I'm going to find and kill the people who murdered my wife.
That always happens. They get halfway through a commercial and then they come back.
The Sharks are the least attended team in hockey now. San Jose is dead.
Yeah, it's tough, man. You can only be bad in rebuilding for so long. Like, you have to make some progress.
Flames tied against the Rangers.
Come on, Calgary. Come on, Huberto. We don't want the stinking Rangers in the playoffs. I want to see Montreal. I want to cover the Montreal-Washington series. We would have to cover 3 series if that happened. Because we'd have to cover Florida-Toronto, the second and third place, and then have to cover Tampa and Ottawa, because Tampa won the division and Ottawa got the 7 seed. And then we'd have to cover Washington and Montreal so that we could scout Montreal for when they play us in the.
Montembeault is making an amazing
Holy
save while you keep talking about.
I
So
was saying Montreal. I was talking about Montreal.
yeah.
Jeez, I don't know who this guy in the 35 jersey is, but that's not Samuel Montembeault. They must have, him and Verhage must have swapped spots or something. They're chanting Monty. Oh, here goes another one. Another, he don't even
Montembeault
know
makes
he's
the
got
save.
it.
That's 2 grade A opportunities in about 10 seconds. Get popped to the captain, Kachuk. Now Montembeault at the top of the crease.
I think right now the Sens are on a 6-game win streak.
Yeah. Oh, I was gonna say I thought I just saw Barkov because they started playing. He started playing highlights against the Panthers.
Yeah.
I'm like, why is Barkov on the ice? Because it was still white and red. We were in the white in the Panthers uniform. I'm like, wait a minute. What the hell's going on?
World Championship that really seemed to take him to the next level. Picked up on waivers from Florida in October of 2021. And that's fine.
All right. So Olmark makes a save against Carrier. 6:58 to go in the first.
Yeah, don't forget Montreal got Montembeault from us off waivers. Wasn't even a trade. He was trying to sneak him back down to the AHL.
Tony says, I think Draisaitl will score his 50th goal tonight against the Utah Hockey Club.
Evans is one of Montreal's best, and their go-to righty.
Utah's still in the playoff race, too. A lot of teams in the West are still in it because Calgary and Vancouver suck. Same reason why there's so many teams in it in the East. Columbus just couldn't do it.
All right, so the Sens steal the puck behind the Canadiens' nets now at the blue line, waiting back over behind the nets.
Oh. Hey, that's tripping. No call? I agree. That should have been a tripping call. Dude got tripped going out in front of the net from behind the net. Like, I want Montreal to win, but you got to call that.
All right, so.
Oh, it's right there. Damn
The puck was right there. So the Canadiens continue to cycle the puck. Line 8 now has it, and it got intercepted and cleared by the Sens. They're right back in the zone.
Yeah. Oh, that was terrible.
Now Brady Tkachuk will send it on goal.
Remind me tomorrow to clean your brother's room before he gets here this weekend.
Oh, yeah.
I keep forgetting I need to do it. And I would like to remember before he's, oh, crap, he's here in 20 minutes.
Yeah. All right.
To the line.
All right, so the Brady Tkachuk shot was deflected. Now the Canadiens control the puck again. Tony says right now there are 3 players up for the Hart Trophy: McKinnon, Draisaitl, and Hellebuyck.
Yep.
Hello, Mr. Vids.
Well, it's a shame Sam Miskevich didn't have a better first half of the year, or he might have gotten some Calder recognition. If he would have been in the top 6 from the beginning of the season, he probably had 20 goals. But I get why he wasn't. I'm not saying he should have been. Next year, he's going to get 25 or 30 goals, as long as we re-sign Bennett.
Or the crispy chicken. Because options are these. We have the meat.
Wings tie it against the Caps. Cade says, hate to say it, but Samo was in no way beating Celebrini for Calder.
Oh, I wasn't saying he was going to win. I'm saying he might have got some votes. That's all.
That root beer is delicious. And that was the last of it.
What'd you say?
Said the root beer was delicious, and that was the last root beer.
Oh, okay.
What is our prediction for this game? 4-2 Canadiens.
For savings and service, get more with Geico.
My wife was murdered. I want to go after Sarah's killer.
We're going to make the top 10 best and worst in the 3-day period. This is against Boston. Unbelievable saves. But then on Saturday, there was this against Toronto. Almost executed a little curling drag. He just rolled off his stick at the last second. Got to work on his dangles, he said.
Jeff says, how's everyone doing? Jaws feeling better?
Yeah, pretty much normal. Pretty much normal. You know, permanently irritable. That's pretty much my normal personality.
Hey,
But I wouldn't have 8,600 subscribers if I was in a good mood all the time.
hey, Dana, thank you for the 5.
Hey, thank you, Dana. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Dana.
Thank
Much
you.
appreciated. So Matthias will be here for the game on Saturday, so maybe he'll make an appearance.
iDog says, Balinskis and Bjornfoot are going to be on the ice versus the Capitals. I am going to become the Joker.
I would assume, and I could be completely wrong, but I would kind of think maybe you put Balinskis with Mikula on the second pair and Schmidt with Bornfoot on the third, so you don't have both of them on the ice at the same time. And I think that would be kind of less than optimal.
Jeff says, I miss living in South Florida. Being back in Buffalo is too cold.
Oh, yeah.
And the hockey team stinks.
Boy, man. What unfortunate. Oh, my God.
Wow.
That's the real Sam Montalvo. Jeez.
Baverson with an easy goal.
Damn.
Let's see. So, how'd this set up?
It's just a shot. I mean, it's a good shot, but I mean, that's tough, man. They just let him take it all the way in, and they just let Monty see the shot, and he just got beat.
Dana says they say there might be a report on Kulikov after Wednesday practice.
All right, so then that must mean that they think he's got a chance to play, maybe.
Blue have
Which at least that would mean, it's not a long-term thing. That's all. Hopefully that's what we need. We can't be Kulikov cannot be out for the season, or you could just pack it up and go home. You're not winning a cup without Kulikov on the ice because of the drop off in ability. We're not going to win We're not going to win a cup with Balinskis, Bornford as the bottom pair.
Canada Ball says hello. 3 minutes to go in the first. The final few minutes of this first took forever.
Yeah, it's still going on too. Damn, Montreal made all them good saves, and then it's not like it's a bad goal, but it was just unfortunate. Usually when a guy sees the shot like that, they just let him walk right in. Nobody separated the man from the puck.
And it
sucks.
NHL Aviation says, "Hey guys, how are you doing?"
We're good.
Eisenite says, "We need to call up the great Matt Kirsten."
Honestly, I if it was a playoff thing, I would rather have Kiersted out there than Bornfoot. Bornfoot's had some NHL experience. Kiersted's had a little bit more, I think, but I think it only works if you separate them out. If you put them both on the same pair, you're going to overload the other two guys with so many minutes. The other two pairs with so many minutes. Hopefully it's only for a game or two. Kulikov could use a little bit of rest, so hopefully, let him take the 3 days off, the Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
Thomas should mind going back for this puck, and he knows that Josh Anderson is right there, and this is two big bodies coming together.
When's Ekblad coming back? Not until Game 3 of the playoffs.
Yep.
The first round.
I just would not have wanted to be in that room with Viola and Zito when that conversation went down.
Oh, shot went high and wide. Robin says Bjornfoot and Kiersted are D partners in Charlotte and Lot and really play well together.
Oh. Yeah, I think we looked at Kiersted's stats the other day. I think he's got like no goals and 20 assists or something like that. Not that Bornfoot played terrible. He's adequate for some regular season time, but you can't have a Bornfoot Balinskis bottom pair in the playoffs. It's just not. It just can't happen. You got to put Balinskis with Mikula and pray. Balinskis can at least skate. He's got enough speed to, be adequate. But if something's wrong with Kulikov, it's just he does too much. He's too consistent. He eats up so many minutes. He hardly ever makes a mistake. I know he made one the other night, but that's too important of a piece. Oh. And they
Ice
this period's still going on.
Yeah. Does Ovechkin get the record this season?
What's that?
Does Ovechkin get the records this
I don't
season?
know. It's coming down to the wire. He needs a hat trick day. He needs a hat trick, not against us, by the way.
2-1 Calgary. Flames leading the Rangers 2-1. That's awesome.
Jeez, they just keep letting those guys walk right in. That was Monty had asked for a raise in the middle of this game.
All right, so that will finally be the end of the first.
What do you mean finally? You missed the first 5 minutes. Huh?
Crosby scored.
Oh, I'll be back.
All right.
You need more drink?
Yeah, just rinse this out and give me some water. Thank you.
Yep.
All right. So, yeah, it's tied at 1 after 1. And, yeah, the Sens and the Canadiens are fighting a pretty good game so far.
There might be other games on you can watch, Kyle. Oh, but you don't have it connected to the TV.
I would have to physically...
You would have to physically get up, I know.
NHL Aviation says that my Islanders are down 2-0.
I stay with Cricket because they tell it like it is. The price on my plan is the price I pay every month. That's it.
Welcome to life without hidden fees. Welcome to Cricket Nation. Smile, you're on Cricket. Why do dermatologists worldwide recommend La Roche-Posay?
Kate says, go Flames, go. Yeah. Yeah, I'm rooting for the Flames. So we'll all wait until I want to see the goal I missed, and then I'll see about switching over to maybe Rangers Flames for this intermission.
I'll be back in a minute.
No, I have not been to any Miami Heat games.
Today we went to the beach and it was totally worth it. Life's a trip. Make the most of it at Best Western.
Robin says, as they proved the other night, the Islanders can come back from a 2-0 deficit. Have I resorted to hating the Rangers the rest of the season? I don't want them to make the playoffs. Not when there's so many interesting teams in the East that could get that last wild card spot. All right.
I want to go after Sarah's killer.
Tonight scores his 19th goal of the season. He's standing by.
So let's see. Looks like pretty much every game is on intermission right now. So even if I wanted to switch to a different game, at the moment I can't.
It had been a struggle for a while to score now 3 in the last 3 games. Has anything changed?
Yeah, no, obviously, because he's been a great add to our line. I think all three of us have been playing well since the trade. And obviously.
So Detroit and Washington are tied at 1. The Penguins have a 2-0 lead over the Islanders. The Flames have a 2-1 lead over the Rangers. And, of course, the Sens and Canadiens are tied at 1.
We can't stress it enough, Frankie. This is an absolutely massive matchup in Montreal. For the Ottawa Senators, we know what's on the line. They're looking for their 7th straight win as they hold on to that top wild card spot. But it looked as though the energy really ramped up throughout the period, and they needed that response from Drake Batherson.
They did, and Drake Batherson plays this perfectly because if you're a defenseman and you're taking a rush where a forward is able to skate right down the gut, now you have a decision to make, especially if it becomes a 3-on-2.
So, is this TSN broadcast going to actually show the Dvorak goal? Please? Yes, the Batherson goal was awesome. I get it, TSN.
Because in the early goings of that period, it was physical. Montreal had a lot of pace in their game. The building was into it, but it's a nice response by the Ottawa Senators and Drake Batherson to get that goal.
So Batherson with the response, but the Senators look sleepy to start this period, and Christian Dvorak takes advantage. 2 minutes, 7 seconds in after Linus Ullmark loses his stick. Dvorak says, "Thank you very much."
So it's interesting. Like, I've been in that building watching Patrick Laine shoot the puck, and there's just
Okay, finally they're going to show the Canadiens goal.
when he shoots it, and this is a heavy shot. It knocks the stick out of Linus Ullmark's hands. Now that stick is way in the corner, so no one on Ottawa gets it, and then speed through the middle of the ice. You can see Dylan Cousins. He doesn't recover on the defensive side of Christian Dvorak. If he did, then this goal gets prevented. But there's a
Nice. What a nice move by Dvorak.
So both defensemen get caught on the outside of the ice. Dylan Cousins doesn't read that.
If the Leafs play Tampa, who do I want to win? Probably, maybe the Leafs. You're talking about playoffs, right? NHL Aviation says, hopefully I can make up for my stupid Anaheim bets on Sunday. I got the Blues tonight when I should have had them on Sunday.
The first time you try bounce, it hits you. Your laundry feels way fresher, softer. So you start to wonder, if I put a sheet of bounce on the finance guy, will it make hair softer? Bounce can't do it all. But for better laundry, bounce.
This entire meal for just $6.99. Crispy Fisher chicken. Large drink, large fry.
Yeah, I wouldn't know who I'd want to win. I'd probably root for the Leafs in that series. I tend to root for the Leafs when they're not playing the Panthers in the playoffs. You know, it was hilarious. It was hilarious. I admit this past postseason to see the Leafs fall against the Bruins again. Which team is better, Vancouver, Calgary, Utah, or St. Louis? It's a tough one. I actually think the Blues are the most intriguing team of that bunch.
Today we went to the beach, and it was totally worth it. Life's a trip. Make the most of it. And that's what's
Do I think the Canadiens will make the playoffs? It's looking very likely at the moment. I'll root for them to make the playoffs if it means the Rangers are not making the playoffs.
Exactly the right person. The amateur, rated PG-13, only in theaters and IMAX April 11th.
Patty Caden today. munching on a bag of this. Same with Chicago, too. Up and down the hill.
They are pizza. But they are delicious.
This Cheetos pizza thing, it changes everything. Hey, that's right. Pretty tasty. Hey, Donnie, don't you got someplace the big
And tune in tomorrow.
All right, so Kate says F the Rangers except Shesterkin. He's awesome.
You know, we're checking in on the Red Wings and Caps. Alex Ovechkin continuing his chase to beat Wayne Gretzky's all-time goals record, just 8 away. We're picking up 1-0 Caps in the first. Ovi tries to tip the point shot from Jacob Chikrin, but Peter Mrazek shuts the door. Ovi 9 goals and 16 career games against the contender.
Canada Ball says Rangers and Bruins not making it, but Habs making it, and possibly the Senators is a crazy playoff. This season is great for bad teams last season. Except for teams like the Sharks and Blackhawks, they just stay bad. And the Ducks.
With 4 boys, we've been very lucky. It gets to a point where your wife is actually questioning why they still play because of how dangerous the sport is. If we can continue to educate our players on, protection and really, is it going to not have you score 10 goals versus 12 goals? Is it going to prevent you to being the player you are? I don't think so. But the message to the room was, if they only thought, if their parents were watching and witnessed what my wife and I watched, how would they feel? Would they put more protection on? And that really was the bottom line. I don't wish that on anybody. They were very lucky and fortunate in case he had a moment that night.
Trey says they both have their 1C and goalie of the future at least.
Tough kid, tough as nails, and he's back playing, shortly thereafter.
Kate says Hawks have nights now. With a bit more developments, they can be scary again.
Alongside the insiders, Darren Dreger, Pierre LeBrun, and Chris Johnson. And I think the important thing here, guys, with what Tom Fitzgerald shared with the other GMs was he wasn't merely sharing a story as a general manager, but as a father, as a parent.
Yeah, no question, Gino, and he's emotional in the room. I think he was choked up afterwards, talking to a lot of us about it, and he had a message to share. And it's not really a room that needs convincing, but it reinforces the message that the league has got to get to a place where players are wearing neck guards. And it's not just a hockey father and a GM, but also someone who sits on the cut-resistant equipment committee for the NHL since last year. So really a trifecta in terms of how this has affected Tom Fitzgerald and how he feels passionately about this issue. And the final point I'll make on that is that he said he knows that the NHLPA won't be happy about this, but he's let the PA
Canada Ball says
mandate it on his own team in New Jersey. He wants his players wearing neck guards.
Canada Ball says Dvorak scored the opening goal for Canadiens. I will celebrate that with glory. We don't see him score too much. He mostly passes, in my opinion. Sounds like Barkov.
Mandated as soon as next season. Now that would be grandfathered in, of course, for any new player entering the league, similar to what happened with Visors a decade or so ago. But that is at least still on the table.
Tony says, if Vegas or Edmonton wins the division, which team would either team want to play in the first round? Vancouver, Calgary, Utah, or St. Louis?
International play. It is coming to the NHL, but I at this point, you don't have to do it in New Jersey because there's still a chance.
You didn't change it to the other game?
Here. All the games are on the intermission at the same time.
Trey sent this. You'll see.
I do applaud hockey operations for their level of transparency. And some of the clips that we talked about on Monday were voted on by the general managers. And so they gave us the tally. It turned out that they looked at 54 examples of goaltender interference. The NHL general managers who were polled agreed with 52 of those 54. One of those unanimously, and that was Alex DeBrincat of the Detroit Red Wings, called for goalie interference against the Minnesota Wild in February. So we'll see.
Oh my God.
You have agreement from general managers. You have agreement with the league. Now they've got to get
Good Lord.
the goaltenders on side. We know that
That's enough.
that'll be a big topic in September.
Strawberries.
Yeah, so the NHL and HLP still haven't finalized their Olympic deal for the games in Italy, although everyone expects that to get done.
Good Lord.
God, right?
There are roster deadlines that now being communicated to all the countries. June 15th is a deadline.
That is
Colors.
just looking at that is putting me in a sugar coma. Trey, that is hilarious. Trey, I love me some sweets. That thing would probably make me unconscious for 24 hours. Canada Ball says the fact they're probably both Finnish. Imagine them on the first line of Finland. They're going to be like, you get the puck. No, you. No, you. No, you. Okay, let's just pass to the upper guy.
They are the insiders, Darren Dreger, Pierre LeBron, and Chris Johnson in Palm Beach, Florida.
The insiders are in a tan. All right, well, with goals from Christian Dvorak and Drake Batherson, we're not up at ones after one in Montreal. It's your second period with Gordon Jamie.
Is it my imagination or this intermission a lot longer than the normal Panthers intermission? Although, not going to lie, Trey, starting to... I'd love to try that dessert at least once. If I knew I did not need to do anything else, if I did not have any work for at least 2 days afterwards, I want that dessert, Trey. Although, how do they keep all that ice cream from melting with how long it took to get the rest of the dessert made? Our night is going pretty good. March 30 at 1 p.m. Habs versus Panthers. Oh boy. Again. Oh. So yeah, we have to play the Canadiens again.
Serious killers. Put it in my chest. Do it now. You might be the smartest person in the CIA, but you're just not a killer. Have you ever accounted for the things you're good at? This is a device that's been decompressing the glass beneath you. You held the gun to my wife's head. You have the wrong person. You have exactly the right person. The amateur BDPG
Okay.
Should be just about ready, right?
Yeah. On this day in history, Maurice Richard became the first player in NHL history to score 50 goals in a season. This was in 1945.
No question that Dylan Cousins has brought a different element to Ottawa's second line. And you can see the chemistry immediately between Drake Batherson and Dylan Cousins.
All right, so the second period's about to start. And this time I'm actually here to see the start of the period. Yay. Okay. So yeah, Batherson and Dvorak are the goal scorers.
Batherson jumps up into play and Batherson says, I'll do this by myself and put it underneath the bar. But that second line, Now it's an extra layer. You've got a top six that's really dangerous that Martin St. Louis has to be aware of. And we saw that in the first period, how they can hurt you with the physicality, winning the loose puck battles, and scoring.
It will start the second period.
All right, so the Sens dump in to the Canadiens and they held in the zone. Now it's behind net. Hudson passes it along, and now it's cleared, but in control by the Sens. So now the Sens control. Cousins with the puck, and he was not able to get a shot off in front of Montembeault. Was the kitty out there?
No.
No?
Okay.
All right, so now the Canadiens control the puck. The pass misfired, but now it's sent back in to the Canadian zone. Back into the neutral zone. Stutzla with the puck. Shabbat passes deflected. And now Brady Tkachuk has the puck. And now the Canadiens once again leave the zone. I don't think there's been a shot on goal in this period yet.
Oh. Still in.
All right, so Stutzla's pass deflected, so it goes behind the net again. And the Canadiens once again get another clear. Guitar Crow says, Jaws, I'm starting to watch your new channel about life advice. I'll be looking for advice on dating, etc. I need help, brother.
All right, man. I appreciate that. Dating these days is not easy. Not easy bucket of bolts, that's for sure.
Tony says, if the Oilers finish in second place, their last game is in the Shark Tank on April 16th. They will probably stay in California against the Kings. The only problem with that is I see what you're saying. If the Oilers are in second place, that probably means the Golden Knights would be in first.
Yeah.
And that would mean the Oilers would have home ice advantage against the Kings.
Right.
So it means the series would start in Edmonton. The Habs and Bruins are the only rinks to use sirens at the end of the period instead of horns. Canada Ball says, guys, remember Habs 10-2 over the Panthers? I think we warned Guy Lafleur Steph too much. So who?
It's going to be delay a game in Montreal.
So the Sens get their second power play of the game.
Oh,
Brady Tkachuk. Oh, he gets another shot, and Montembeault has to make. See, Tkachuk. Man, Panthers are so short-handed right now. Guitar Crow says, yeah, man, the scary thing is 10 years ago it was all cute, but today most people are really struggling with relationships. It's very common now.
Yep. No doubt there, man.
Bafferson over to Cousins. Pass blocked, forcing the Sens to reset. Bafferson, why do you keep passing to the side of the net? And now that will roll out and give the Canadiens the clear they need. Sanderson holds the puck at the line. Bafferson with the puck. Brady Tkachuk circles around. Stutzla now. Oh man.
Oh,
that was
it a
very
close. Did it not get a shot off?
I don't think they got the shot off. Idog says, can we undo the Tkachuk trade temporarily? Get Uyghur and Huberto back. We could use some forward and defense help right now. I think Dad would rather have Balinskis and Bjornfoot pair than Uyghur.
Apparently Uyghur, they're happy with Uyghur now.
So he's not costing them crucial games anymore. 10 seconds left on the Sens power play. It's been a shooting gallery, but they keep trying that pass to the side of the net, and it's not working.
They're trying to get the puck to Samoskevich. It's held in.
Sens held in the puck. And then
they still got it held in.
Matheson has been out there for 2.5 minutes. Canada Ball says, guys, honestly, it's like if the Flames and Panthers like giving away their star prospects to each other.
Right.
Tony says, okay, you are right. The Oilers would have to fall to third place.
This is just the heaviness of the game. And that's what he brings to the table, the 36-year-old veteran, just digging in.
That dinner was wonderful, so I am doing pretty good right now.
Okay, that's good.
Will we ring the cowbell if Brady scores? No.
No, that's bad juju. Oh, dude, you got to take the shot.
Or you can wait
off the side of the net. Another rebound.
And Olmark makes the stop against Slafkovsky.
Mike Slafkovsky.
I was literally considering saying that. I don't think his first name is... I think his first name is like Uraj or something.
Right.
Uraj Slafkovsky. Mike Slafkovsky. There is, I think it's a punter or kicker in the NFL who basically sounds like if you tried to remember Mike Wazowski's name, but you were having a stroke. It's Mitch Wishnowsky.
Mitch Wishnowsky.
So what do we think?
I still think overtime.
Now,
just because you were late to the start of the game. If you don't call a full 60 minutes, you don't get paid. So you're going to have to make up that 5 minutes somehow. So just do it overtime.
which rides at Walt Disney World scared me? Well, Splash Mountain used to be pretty terrifying for little.
I have a picture of him scared out of his mind the first time he was on Barnstormer. He's in my lap and he's over my shoulder and he's freaking out. And my ex took a picture of him. First time he was on Barnstormer.
And Dinosaur,
Yeah.
It's pretty scary.
Yeah. Oof.
Also, Space Mountain, you cannot see where you are going.
Right.
And you ride in the bobsled vehicle. Caulfield with the block. Whoa.
That was a little bit of a late hit.
All right, so now it's dumped back into the Canadian zone. Let's see who is entering the zone. The Canadians circle around the net, waiting. Now in the corner. Caulfield, a shot that goes wide. Adonis says, "Hey, y'all, what's going on?"
What? In fact, not only did you miss the first 5 minutes of the game, but you missed the 3 minutes of the pregame. So that's the shootout. So that's the only way you're getting paid is if this game goes to the shootout. Otherwise, we'll have to prorate your salary.
So there's 12 minutes to go in the second. There really hasn't been that many shots.
No, not in this. Well, a lot of us had a few, but Montreal hasn't had a whole lot of action this period.
So did you hear that the Heat have lost 8 in a row?
Jeez. They're trying to miss the playoffs.
They are at the bottom of the play-in teams right now.
Come on, Montreal. Let's get a goal. What about the Rangers? Are they losing? Let me see. Damn it, I forgot to do that. I got to do that in the intermission. You can't. I'll have to do it after the game.
Oilers played the Kings 22, 23, 24. Oilers won in 7, 6-5. If they play again, they will go for a sweep.
Rangers are still losing to Calgary 2-1.
Good. I hope Calgary extends that lead. Montembeault with the save. Now the Canadiens head the other way. Oh man!
Oh.
That rebound was right there.
Oh.
Who do I think will pick up the wild card spot in the East?
I think Montreal might do it.
I was personally hoping that Columbus would get it.
Yeah, but they're out right now, and we're not rooting for them on Thursday. That's for sure.
Cade says, Tabernacle score, Habs. The Sens want to keep that win streak going. They want to keep the distance between themselves and all the other wild card teams.
Yeah. So we get another power play. Looks like Ottawa's going to the box.
Yeah, it's Batherson. 9:10 to go in the second.
Consumer Reports clasifica las marcas de autos basándose en más de 50 pruebas de manejo. Encuestas de confiabilidad. Encuestas de satisfacción.
That's Spanish. Why is there a Spanish commercial? I guess it's not. Is it French? It sounds like Spanish though.
No, it's Spanish.
Yeah, so why are they playing a Spanish commercial in Ottawa?
Donna says, what's the concern if there's a world where Sam Bennett walks with having Lundell become the 2C? He's getting better each year offensively and was on a hot streak in the top 6 with Barkov outs.
We lose too much juice, too much tenacity, too much aggressiveness.
Hey, Betty, thank you for the 10.
Hey, thank you, Betty. Thank you. Thank you, Betty. Much
She
appreciated.
says, Kyle, hope you had a wonderful birthday yesterday. Yeah, I did.
Yeah, he got 2 birthdays.
Essentially a 2 birthday celebration.
Yeah, he had a birthday with me on Friday and with his mother yesterday.
Yeah. And my slice of cake was cheesecake with a sour cherry spread. Did I get anything for my birthday? Oh, yes, I got a nice gift basket filled with like chocolates and some candy and even a vintage Walt Disney World souvenir booklets, which is going in my collection of vintage Walt Disney World stuff. Betty says, nice, you deserve it. Thank you, Betty.
Thank you again, Betty.
Adonis says, I don't know. I think Bennett does provide energy, but it's not like he consistently scores for us as amazing defensively like Lundell.
No, but we need both. We need both. Lundell's such an advantage on that third line. I mean, it just wouldn't make any sense after everything we've gone through to go cheap on Bennett right now. I don't see the benefit in it.
So dangerous, and even when he is at that spot, Gord, the stuff for goaltender to make the save. Ottawa's killed off 10 straight opposition power play attempts as Hudson works in.
All right, so.
Well, is it 10 straight or about 10 straight? How do you kill about 10 straight? Oh.
So now we're going to have over a minute of.
Yes, the second time now.
Could the ref just not, please? Boo. Tony says it looks like 5 teams representing Canada will get in the playoffs. Okay, Toronto, Toronto, Winnipeg, and Edmonton. And then, yeah, either Calgary or Vancouver, potentially, unless the Blues or Utah takes that spot. And then the Canadiens and the Sens. Sens make 4, since I think the Sens aren't going to blow it. So Canadiens would make 5, and Calgary or Vancouver would make 6 teams. But
all right, so we got 4-4 again.
Adonis says, I'm only concerned with Forsling not being able to grow chemistry with Seth Jones, and Ekblad is honestly rock solid when on the top pair.
Well, yeah, what Ekblad did was just stupid. I just don't know what they're planning. We can't keep Jones and pay Ekblad and pay Bennett. Somebody's got to go, or somebody's got to take a hell of a pay cut. If it's Ekblad.
Hey, Rosado. So 15 seconds of 4-on-4. Oh, wow!
Goal. Damn it.
Amadio buries it in after it slips behind Montembeault, and the Sens take a 2-1 lead. You have got to be joking me.
Damn it.
Sens, do you want the Rangers to make the playoffs?
There's a little bit of contact there with Monty.
Canada Ball says, God damn it.
It's a little bit of contact there, man. I don't know. They're not looking at it, I guess.
The puck is already like 3 feet behind Monty.
I don't know. If that was against the Panthers, that would already be waved off as goalie interference.
Tony says, do you have a Dairy Queen in your area? No. How big is it?
No, we have a place called the Freeze.
Freeze milkshake.
Which is kind of like a Dairy Queen, just not a Dairy Queen. It's like a local, privately owned Dairy Queen.
Canada Ball says, Habs, don't give up here, or else the Rangers somehow make the playoffs.
No, we can't have the Rangers be making the playoffs.
NHL Aviation says, come on, Montreal. When was the last time we went to McDonald's?
For me, it's been decades. I don't eat fast food. I probably haven't eaten anything at a McDonald's since him and his sister were like 3 years old and 1 year old, and we took him to the play place. That would be probably the last time I've had McDonald's.
Offsides.
But we did get some Royal Farms chicken for his birthday. Oh, that was good.
Yes,
we could do that every once in a while. That was good. Didn't upset my stomach or nothing.
Nice.
Just I can't believe the biscuits are $1 a piece. It's like, damn, man.
You see how
they're biscuits.
You see how big they are, though?
I know, but still, it's like.
No, there's definitely no rainforest cafes near us.
No. There's a nice little Italian restaurant in town. There used to be a nice restaurant right on the water, but it closed and nothing's ever reopened.
All right, so I guess all the power play is ended now. Offsides. 6:01 to go in the second. Well, we have seen the Rainforest Cafe in Sawgrass Mills. We walked past it when we were in Sawgrass Mills.
When I went there one time for your birthday and at Disney at Animal Kingdom, I took
We
you
did?
there once. Yeah.
To Rainforest Cafe.
Yeah, I took you there once on your birthday. It was one of the days it was just you and me.
Huh.
I remember.
I don't remember that really.
I do though. So what happened?
I know I made it to the T-Rex Cafe.
You know, I remember that. But no, we went to Rainforest once.
On one of the trips I was at Disney by myself, I went to Disney Springs, and my Disney Springs dinner was at the T-Rex Cafe.
Yeah.
After I had spent the afternoon at Blizzard Beach. That was the Monday,
Right.
the start of my vacation.
Back when we both had money.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Come on, you can't let Ottawa score again now.
Go.
Let's
It's
go.
a 3-on-2 unless they're slow. Spaceman Sports says it's tough to be a bug attraction was my childhood.
Yeah.
And now it's gone. And it'll be replaced with a Zootopia show. So 4:35 to go in the second. And iced again. I swear, when the clock hits 6 minutes, like there's a stoppage every 30 seconds.
Right.
This happened in the first period, and now it's happening again in the second.
Brings size, brings physicality, brings skill, and right away, because of the familiarity with Drake Batherson, it's really allowed that line to settle.
Wow, what a hit! Did you see that?
Yeah.
For the first time in the World Championship a couple of years ago, stayed in touch. Yep. And as soon as Cousins was acquired, Batherson said, "Hey, come stay at my place." Great. In comes Line.
Oh,
Line
man.
gets taken down,
Gotta
and
call
yeah, they're
that.
going to call that. 4:04 to go, and now the Canadiens go back on the power play.
Oh, boy, that was an awkward way to fall.
Did we ever eat at the underwater grill, the shark, the living seas underwater grill?
I think your mother and I did once. I think.
Which one are you talking about, Rosado? The grill, underwater grill at the Living Seas at Epcot, or the one at the shark encounter at SeaWorld? Isn't there a restaurant at the shark encounter at SeaWorld?
Remember.
Here's a thing that annoys Canada Ball. Maple Leafs fans saying, "It's our year." Like, no, never.
I mean, I don't see much difference in Toronto versus any other year right now.
He's talking about the one at SeaWorld.
Oh. I don't think so.
No, she's mocking me. Very mature.
I think we went to the one in Epcot.
Yeah, the Living Seas one, the coral,
Right.
the coral reef.
Yeah, I think we went there once.
Simon says, "Wake up, Slavkovsky."
There you go again.
Atlantic Division standing. Sens +8. Canadiens -19. Panthers plus 37, Maple Leafs plus 17, Lightning plus 57.
Yeah.
Red Wings are at minus 30. I think the Bruins are at minus 35. All right, so the Canadiens are back on the power play. Maybe they can get this tied. And Olmark makes a save.
That's a really good stop by Linus Olmark. Took it high. You could hear it hit him off the left side of the mask. But it's a good read. Gets across, and it hits him and drops. He's able to control the rebound. And there's his mask to make sure it's intact. And he absorbed it. And you can hear it all the way up here.
So 3:56 to go in the second. And the Sens collect the puck. Sent all the way down. Yeah, Wild Arctic is getting upgrades. That's pretty cool.
Come on. Ugh, taking forever.
Feeds that back to Hudson. For Suzuki. Finds it back. Popular shot that goes off 11 wide. Suzuki.
Boy, they look like Panthers a little bit with the overpassing.
Hudson. Back for Suzuki. Now Line comes drifting in. Suzuki sees it.
Nope.
Save.
Wide.
Sent wide. You keep trying to shoot from the side of the net. It's not working. So they keep passing the puck. Glove save by Olmark. Rosado, when you say upgrades, you're talking about like the new flying theater. I hope they keep the exhibit parts mostly the same, because it's really cool. A really cool theme they have with the wreck, shipwreck. The exhibit is getting upgraded too.
For the importance of getting the puck down, I mentioned Matthew Heimel had a couple of opportunities. He doesn't get it down 200 feet, and all of a sudden you're defending.
Oh, just getting repaired and new TV monitors. Oh, okay. Oh, man, that was a beautiful rush. And that will be the end of the Canadiens' power play.
And they iced it.
Yeah, it still had the screens from the 90s.
Yeah.
What repairs did they need to make? The hard hat. I should watch the hard hat tour. Okay, Rosado, I'll have to take a look at that. What is it like on the official SeaWorld Orlando YouTube page? 1:57 to go in the second. Canadiens, I am starting to get real disappointed in you. But the one time we want you to win.
Yeah.
This 151 with a lead heading into the third period. That has to be the focus. And you've had
Oh, getting repainted. Oh, okay.
Slow things down. Get the puck deep and get a change. Ray wins the draw again, and Shabbat this time to a little backspin on that, and it worked. He comes big to it. That knock that away.
That was a good defensive play to prevent a Sens shot. Now it's the Canadiens So that puck went off the glove of a teammate when that Canadiens player tried to make the shot.
Listen up, take the ice, and achieve your financial goals with Desjardins, proud supporter of the Ottawa Senators. Maybe Netherlands still trying to
1:22 to go in the second.
Senators coming over in the trade. When you go for a team in last place,
And
team right in the middle of this
Canadians sent out the puck themselves.
you know, he's a guy that he's a shooter naturally. Travis Reed was talking
Yeah,
with us about
we should check it out. I'd love to go to SeaWorld with you.
Yeah, it's been a long time.
Yeah.
conversation here to see if it was touched. That was several
Well, you remember I made it down there
Yeah.
in 2023. I only got to experience a small portion of what I actually wanted to do, because it was the food and drink festival,
Right.
conversation. This is critical
and
call here. Yeah, this is our non-call. Real tired players on the ice for Ottawa.
the only times I was actually getting to really chill out and do stuff I wanted was, funnily enough, when I was taking Matthias
Yeah.
to the shark encounter, or to the I think him and I watched the Sea Lion show together. Gabriel says Habs did everything on that power play but score.
Yep.
Rosado says so. Apparently, Journey to Atlantis is getting repaired and returning to its former glory. That would be nice.
Huh.
Where are you hearing that? 106 to go in the second. Your local Panthers fan says, "Go Sens! I hate the Habs." JC says, "Going through withdrawal here." What kind of withdrawal? Good Panthers hockey withdrawal?
Yeah, I think he's just missing Ekblad.
Oh, I see.
It's Ekblad withdrawal. Well,
In comes Michael Amadio. Drops it back to Sanderson to Amadio.
All right, so the Canadiens might get one last scoring chance.
oh,
Man.
Oh, he had an open net. If he could have handled that puck. No.
And now
Damn.
that will be the end of the second.
Dang it. He had a chance there right at the end. All right.
NHL and Aviation says, speaking of amusement parks in Orlando, I'm heading to Disney on Friday. Hey, do me a favor and enjoy the rivers of America and Tom Sawyer Island for me before they pave it over and replace it with cars. Rosaldo says it's getting a very long refurbishment, and rumors have indicated that the effects will return, and also little details have returned over the years. That's cool, NHL and Aviation. So yeah, it's the second intermission. The Sens have taken a 2-1 lead against the Habs. Dun, dun, dun. So Calgary still beating the Rangers 2-1. Pittsburgh still beating the Islanders 2-0. Detroit and Washington tied at 1. The Blues are winning 2-0 against Nashville. And the Stars have a 1-0 lead over the Ducks. Blackhawks and Kraken are tied at 0 early in the first.
I forgot to wash my work shirt. Just wear it again. I added down the Unstoppables with odor blocker to the wash. It keeps our clothes fresh. Ooh, I'm gonna be feeling it at work today. And on my way to work. And through security. Looks like she uses Unstoppables too.
As long as I'm actually paying attention. Down the Unstoppables with odor blocker for all day freshness. Smell unstoppable. A real meal deserves a real dessert. Like
Let's see.
$7 meal deal with your choice of all of this for just $7.
To Montreal, Travis Hamonic set up the goal that Amadio squeezed inside, and it's his first point this year. Same story, record time.
Travis, first of all, it's been a while since you scored. It looked like you almost got that one that Amadio put in.
What was my favorite Shamu show? I'm not sure.
Thanks for the reminder, I guess. But
I really don't remember much of the Shamu show, to be honest.
What's been the difference?
I loved Clyde and Seymour take Pirate Island. I wish that one had stuck around.
It's a five-man unit. I think lately there's been a lot of stability throughout our lineup. I think guys are understanding their roles. They're seeing the hard work pay off when
So yeah,
things the right way.
not much to say about that second period of hockey, except it was played very tight, and the Sens now have the 1-goal advantage. There's been a lot of penalties.
You want to be playing at this time of year. You want to be in important games. As a group collectively, at least for almost the 4 years that I've been here, this is what we want. We want to be playing these meaningful games, pushing for a spot, but at the same time, not overlooking at it. It's every period, every game, and it's resetting every time. And I think that's why we're having some success as of late. But we're in for a good test here in the third. Thanks, Travis. Yeah, thank you.
And welcome back inside the studio. Frankie Corrado, Lindsay Hamilton with you. Well, Gord mentioned the strong defense as of late. And yes, Michael Amadio gets the goal now with 8 goals in his last 16 games. It was good work from the blue line that really paid off.
This is excellent blue line work by Travis Hamonic. And there's a portion of Sens Twitter that likes to get vocal when Travis Hamonic is in the lineup. But this is a great job in the offensive zone with the puck by Hamonic. It starts as he gets the puck back, poise, gets Christian Dvorak to overcommit. That opens up a lane. So that's step one. Now the shot goes wide, but Ottawa's
now was it?
And then the play that he makes reading off Thomas Chabot. Chabot's going to slip through. Hamonic slides across the blue line, and then Michael Amadio buries it in front of the net. That is a play that a lot of coaches, a lot of players will talk about.
So yeah, Amadio with the lone goal of the second period when the shot slipped past Montembeault and Amadio buries it.
league right now, and they're doing things the right way.
NHL and Aviation says Habs got to wake up next period. The Flames on the second part of a back-to-back are doing their part. When are we doing Disney trivia? Rosado, I sort of remember Blue Horizons. Was that the Dolphins show where like they had the big like bubble sculptures all around the pool?
On the back end. So he's nearly 3 minutes into a shift as Ottawa's working the puck in the offensive zone. So if Ottawa can generate another power play here, that's something that will make Montreal a little bit vulnerable. And you can parlay the power play time into some 5-on-5.
All right, so the Penguins and Predators will play 2 games in Stockholm, Sweden this November. Yeah, Sorin is turning 20 at Epcot this year. I remember the first couple of times I experienced Sorin. It was awesome.
Taking a couple extra shots from Josh Anderson, and then Brady Tkachuk working to get Mike Matheson off him, not taking a penalty, but winning these types of battles. Very important for these players as you know you go forward here into this playoff hunt and eventually get into the playoffs. This is the type
Rosado says it looks like the Bengals will play the Dolphins in Madrid.
In these types of moments, and it's just a little example of 2 guys that play such prominent roles for this team. Doing that, having that playoff-like intensity.
Staying calm, cool, and collected. And you heard Travis Hamonic say it himself. These are the games that are a lot of fun. These are the games that matter. And this is a stat that Sens fans will enjoy. 26-1-1 when leading after 2. So buckle up for a third period.
All right, so yeah, the third period slowly approaches.
As New York continues to fight for that wildcard spot.
True Green, we got a great price on a golf course quality wall.
Which attracted golfers.
Who needs a warm-up? PGA Tour quality lawns for as little as $1 a day.
Where are we playing the next?
Get started at TrueGreen.com.
Excuse me. Playing for the help trust.
NHL and Aviation says Sorin is sick, but the best part has to be Patrick Warburton doing the safety briefing. Yeah, he did a pretty good job.
Touches of black. They say a lot without having to say much. They stand for elegance, refinement, and prestige. Even a little can go a long way. And though they're darker than the darkest night, they make you see everything in a new light. The Kia X-Line Nightfall Collection.
Kia. Movement that inspires.
It was originally going to be John Travolta. Yeah, that's cursed. But yeah, what do we think so far about both the Sens and Canadiens' performance? I think so far both teams are really playing a good game. Maybe the Sens have had the slight advantage.
Progressive called me back about the claim file. Support when you need it. Wonder what that's like, huh? In my office.
Now, Tom.
Don't be passive progressive.
This is bad, right?
Switch to get good coverage and savings for yourself.
They need to bring back Captain EO. I don't think Captain EO is making any more reappearances unless they decided to decided to do something special for Epcot's 50th in 2032. Yeah, crucial 20 minutes incoming. NHL and Aviation says it needs more. The game needs more fire, at least from the Habs.
To beat Wayne Gretzky's all-time goals record, just 8 goals away. Pick it up, tied up at 1 in the second. Ovi on the doorstep, shoots it wide. The play continues. Ovi with another chance, and he's going with his vintage one-timer, but gets
the 40th anniversary already. The 40th anniversary already came and went, Rosado.
Sidney Crosby's goal, officially passing Wayne Gretzky for the 4th most points with a single franchise. It is 2-0 Penguins after 40. And how about some baseball? MLB opener in Tokyo as the Dodgers and Cubs tied at 1.
Oh, the MLB opener was in Tokyo between the Dodgers and Cubs, and the Dodgers won 4-1. So baseball has started. Huberto, Lomberg, and Weegar should play the last 14 games for the Panthers until Kachuk and Marchand start playing again. Is it still spring training? Oh, it's MLB World Tour Tokyo Series. So I guess it's still spring training. The Marlins and Cardinals ended the game tied at 4. Jacob says, does anyone know anything update on Kulikov? We have not got any updates yet. There have been no updates yet. There might be an update on him Wednesday after practice. Rosado says, Kyle, can you convince your dad to stream Magda during the Wimbledon this summer? That might be a little tough, Rosado. Summer is kind of like our break. No hockey, no football. NHL and Aviation says, considering they brought up Yorn Foot, he's going to miss some time. Hey, while you're still up, do you think you could get me some water? Thank you.
Today we went to the beach and it was a trip. Make the most of it at Best Western.
So yeah, how many more goals do you think we're getting in this game? Thank you.
Got it? It's the only time they're walking slow motion.
Okay.
And how do we do this? We help with cars. RV coverage. Great. Apply coverages. Because you never know what life is going to surprise you with at 90 miles per hour. Did Coach say 90? Push him out there. You've got this, kid. Am I going to feel this? I felt that. Is he okay? For savings and service, get more with.
All right, so shots on goal. Ottawa has the slight advantage, 20-17. Hello, Austin. All right, so I believe the third period is about to start. All right, here we go. So can the Canadiens at least send this game to overtime? Red Wings Capitals still tied. I think Flames are still beating the Rangers 2-1.
All right, let's go, stupid Dolphins. Okay.
All right. The Sens are 26-1-1 when leading after 2 periods.
Wow.
It'd be nice to have that record when leading after 2.
We had something similar up until this week.
NHL and Aviation says Isles are still losing. Hooray! We need good draft picks.
Oh,
that wasn't a great play by.
No, it wasn't.
Oh,
St. Louis is winning 2-0 versus Nashville. Good for them. You should be winning by multiple goals against Nashville. They literally cannot score.
Yeah.
Anderson with the puck gets taken down. Now Dvorak in the same corner.
We'll see if Montreal does the same desperation that everybody else has been doing against us in the third period, desperate for points.
Of course, our next game has to be against freaking Columbus.
Yep. They're going to be really desperate. Especially if both Montreal and the Rangers lose, they're going to be motivated to get that spot back.
Yeah. All right, so we approach 17 minutes to go in the third. So I guess March Madness is starting tonight.
Oh, there's a giveaway right in the zone. Come on, put it in the back of the net. Damn it.
NHL and Aviation says, as I said that, the Islanders are on the board. Oh, my.
Islanders better watch out. Don't make the playoffs.
See, glove save by Olmark. 16:28 to go. That is Montreal's 18th shot on goal. It looks like Pinto's skate blade got caught in the shin.
Oh, yeah.
Guard.
Oh. Boy, that could have been dangerous.
Shane Pinto could have had his ankle sliced.
That's what happened similar to Huberto when he got his Achilles cut like that.
That's one of the injuries I fear most. Like,
yeah.
Oh,
there we go.
Wow. Hudson with the goal.
All right.
All right. The game is tied.
Good job.
NHL and Aviation says, let's go, Habs.
Omar just was screened. Perfect shot.
So, yeah, Hudson beats Olmark glove side, and now the game is tied.
Okay.
All right, now the Canadiens seem motivated to take the lead. So, Canadiens with the puck send it to the corner. Now it's back to the blue line. Ducks are tied at 1 with Dallas. So Lane Hudson, most points by rookie D-man NHL history.
Wow.
He just passed Chris Chelios of the same team and is at 65, tied with Ray Bork.
Yeah. Yeesh.
Oh
boy, that rebound was sitting there for a while.
Yeah. But no Canadian was anywhere near it. Tony says the Oilers cannot afford to lose to Utah because they play the Jets on Thursday. Got a piece of that shot, but the Canadiens hold in the zone. And Olmark makes the save with 14:44 to go. The Canadiens now lead shots 23-21.
He tries to go blocker side. Allmark gets a chunk of it. Big Sanderson look at defend. That's a good save in tight. Linus Allmark in good position.
So yeah, the Canadiens have outshot the Sens 6-1 already this period.
Shots are 6-1 Montreal here in the third period. Hudson down the line.
Oh man, that was so close. Gabriel says Habs have a really great young core, and Demidov is coming next year.
Yeah, they've got a good group.
So Flames still beating the Rangers. Pittsburgh's lead has been cut in half against the Islanders. Capitals 2-1 over Detroit. Blues 2-0 over Nashville. Stars take the 2-1 lead. Blackhawks with a 1-0 lead over the Kraken. Utah and Edmonton tied at 0. The Isles just... Oh, no! Montembeault just gave up that shot to Hamonic. Are you kidding? And the Isles tied the game against the Penguins. I think the Islanders might do it again. Yeah. We wouldn't feel so bad about our loss if it also happens to the Penguins.
You can't let this end, man.
Go!
Monty, you can't let that puck in. Montreal just doesn't have the goaltending. Damn it.
NHL and Aviation says, why is it when I want my teams to lose, they play well? Simon says, seriously, Monty?
You can't let that in. In that moment, Montreal is buzzing.
That's Hamonic's first goal in 76 games.
Good Lord.
I guess he was out for a long time, because how else has he not scored since December 15th, 2023?
No, he's just not that kind of player.
Allmark knocks Gallagher's shot away. RBJ says, wow, Monty, that's a horrible goal to give up.
That's a rough one.
Simon says, no, and no. Austin says the Blackhawks are spanking the Kraken.
Oh, the ref just got spanked. Now Montreal has to work to get it back. At some point, they're going to outgrow Monty at goalie, and they're going to need to do something.
Oh, the Kraken scored. Good for them.
At least we didn't trade them Spencer Knight, right? Can you imagine?
Oh, God. It's a 3-on-2 for the Sens. Monty with the save. Kate says, Kalisten Tavernak. Come on, Habs.
Damn, they had just done all that work to get it tied.
12 minutes to go in the third. And now they're right back where they were at the start of this period. Oh, no. Oh, that was a great chance for the Sens. Who do I want as wild card 2, aka 8 seeds? I was personally rooting for the Blue Jackets, you know.
Yeah.
For Johnny Gaudreau.
Right.
Zone now. The argument here is the puck is long gone. There's the hit. Highmore stayed down a little bit, and Jack does keep the elbow down, but it does. It's a big hit there, and then the physicality as Tyler Clevin goes Suzuki and gets the worst of that. You mentioned the game is.
All right, so we are approaching 11 minutes to go. Austin says, me too will probably be either Rangers, Red Wings, or Canadiens. Simon says, I'm still angry about that goal.
I don't blame you, man. You just can't let that one in this moment. What was it, a difference between making the playoffs and not right there?
NHL and Aviation says, watch it be the Islanders, I swear. I mean, you know what it take. You know what? I'd take the Isles in the playoffs over the Rangers, so if we keep them out, I'll take it. And Canadiens iced the puck again.
It's just going to be who gets hot those last 2 weeks and wins the last 4 or 5 games in a row. That's really what's going to decide it.
Did I just say can Ottawa get into the top 3 Atlantic?
Sure. I mean, I don't think it's going to happen, but it's totally within the realm of possibility.
Simon says St. Louis is not going to be happy about this. Monty makes another save. 10:08 to go in the third. Monty, bro, you cannot give up that goal.
Man, it's such a bummer.
Simon says, help me.
You guys need a goalie, man. The Panthers are fresh out. We already gave you Monty. Sorry, we couldn't do better for you. Who's the free agent goalies next year that Montreal can get?
Rates on the new Subaru Forester through the Subaru A Lot to Love event. Go now.
Deal feels made just for you. It's an IG Burton Toyota deal. Everybody loves a Burton deal during the Ready, Set, Go event. Get new cameras.
Simon says it's not we want Florida now, it's we want a goal.
Yeah.
Hello.
Congratulations. Here's the keys.
Congratulations. Here's the water. It's been a while since you scored. It looked like you almost got that one that Amadio put in.
I mean, it doesn't matter.
This is weird.
It's all about getting the 2 points and doing what's special.
They were. That's the second intermission interview they did.
Well, there's the reminder, and there's your goal. I mean, Gordon, you have the ability sometimes to.
Simon says Slavkovsky plays awful tonight. Kate says, as an Ontarian, good for you, Sens, but seriously, tie it up, Habs.
Stepping on a crack and breaking my mother's back.
Come on.
Oh, here we go. There we go. Tied game.
All right.
Austin says, yep, I want overtime.
Yep. At this rate, we might get that 6-5 score I predicted all the way back in the first period.
So Anderson. No, who is it that scored?
Was it Matheson? No, Matheson's back there.
It's Anderson.
Yeah.
Initial shot, and yeah, the puck was right there. And the game is tied. Yeah, Josh Anderson. Yeah, the Habs tied it again. So 9:38 to go. Almost an entire half period left.
Yes.
Simon says, please, Habs, save Monty. So, yeah, this has been a fun game.
Yeah.
I'm glad you picked this one.
Yeah. I had a feeling it'd be a decent game.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah.
Now the Sens send it in. It's Josh Anderson's 11th goal of the year. Linnick Roloff says, since when was Dylan Cousins a Senator? That happens during the trades deadline. The Sens shipped off Josh Norris and some other pieces to Buffalo for Dylan Cousins and some other guys and picks. And it upsets Brady Tkachuk got very emotional because Josh Norris was like one of his best friends.
It's a tough business.
How far back is Ottawa from Toronto? I think it's like at least 4 points. 6 points, maybe.
6 points with a game in hand.
Oh man, that was a beautiful setup, but they couldn't get the shot off.
So, if the Rangers lose this game and Montreal wins, Montreal will be in the 8th seed with 2 games in hand on the Rangers.
Say that again.
If the Rangers lose in regulation and Montreal gets 2 points, they will be in the 8th seed and they'll have 2 games in hand on the Rangers.
Simon says no, and no again. Why, Newhook? Why? That's the guy who completely whiffed.
This would make a good playoff series. But they wouldn't be able to play until maybe the second round? Probably not, no.
Habs can give the Caps a run for their money. Oh, no, it's a 4-on-2.
Uh-oh.
And they completely messed it up.
Hey, that's
and then
tripping.
Commits blatant tripping.
And they
are going to call it. So Montreal is going.
Yeah. Dude didn't even argue, went straight to the box. Yeah, he just flat out tripped him on purpose.
Just place a qualifying same-game parlay and get a square at no extra cost. If the numbers match, you win. Bet Rivers Basketball Squares. Take a chance.
$3,000 off MSRP. That's nothing. Steal and deal at ID30 price for cars, Jeep, Ram, and Milford. $3,000 under invoice on no Rams during Ram Truck Month. Nobody beats a burn deal. Nobody. Or pay up to $3,000 under.
So yeah, This game is getting very fun.
If they get the lead, they just got to protect it, Monty.
Colin says we're here. Hello, Colin. How you doing?
Here's your first year supply of nitrogen fertilizer. Remember, not too little or too much, or you'll kill your lawn.
IDK says, man, I wish we had a team like the Canadiens that can come back.
What's the bad news? Let's get the line.
Yeah, Bjornfoot got called up.
Yeah.
Simon says, I am so stressed. This match is so crucial. It's a 6 points game for both teams.
Yeah.
Jake Sanderson tries to throw it back to Shane Pinto and hits his left skate. He spins and knocks over Josh Anderson. And there's the head coach, Marty St. Louis, having a conversation with his power play. Not just a hockey coach, a hockey dad. He watched his son's Harvard Crimson have their season ended the playoffs last Sunday. Drove down to Clarkson University across the border.
So 6:36 to go. And the Canadiens are on the power play. And they've been 0 for 3 on the power play with just 4 shots.
Oh, damn.
The Sens will get some precious time killed off that penalty. The Sens have been 12 for 12 on the penalty kill in the last 6 games.
Jeez.
The Isles lead 3-2. Oh my God, the Isles did it for the second game in a row. The Isles were down 2-0 to the Penguins, and they just came back 3-2.
It's not just us.
Isles lead 3-2, says AHL Aviation. I'm convinced this team enjoys torturing me with their bipolar trends because now we're going to be 2 points out. No, they have not said anything yet about Kulikov. And another clear by the Sens. So the Sens penalty kill is looking absolutely lethal.
Yeah.
Well, the Canadiens are not helping themselves out by trying silly stuff like
No,
that.
they need to be just dumping it in and go get it. If they're not going to let you into the zone.
5 minutes to go in the third. I can't believe the Islanders did it again. Now, Islanders, you better hang on to that. I do not want the Panthers getting one-upped by the Penguins.
Yeah.
Oh, what a save by Omar.
It's
and
in!
It's in! Wow.
There you go.
Montreal just grabs the leads.
Wow.
I think it's Suzuki.
Remember when we used to have comebacks?
So with 2 seconds left on the power play, Olmark made the save, but did not
get the whistle.
Did not get the puck.
Yeah.
And Suzuki is able to get that puck. So the captain gives the Canadiens the lead.
Jeez.
Hopkins scored 1-0 Oilers. Now
don't blow it, Monty.
All right, so less than 4 minutes to go. The Leafs play the Avalanche and Rangers on a back-to-back. Perron sends it very much wide of the net.
Oh,
almost. This time, old Mark secures the puck. So 3:23. So yeah, it's Canadiens with the 4-3 lead. Beck says, wait, Panthers aren't the only ones blowing the leads.
Right?
This isn't shopping. This is beyond shopping. This is finding.
Yeah, the Habs have the advantage in this third period. Austin says, if by chance the Panthers get eliminated, will you guys still stream Stanley Cup playoff games?
Yep.
Yeah.
We're still doing 2 series in each of the first 2 rounds at least, and then obviously the conference finals and the cup finals.
Simon says, good news for Montreal. Detroit lost and got 0 points.
Take a look at the go-ahead goal. It's a great save by Linus Omar coming across and watch. He tries to control that.
Deadly Flame says, what's up, guys? Hey, what's up? Please beat the Rangers in regulation for us.
Nobody wants the Rangers making it except for Rangers fans.
Scoring leader since February 22nd. Suzuki 18, Draisaitl 18, Ruby Hintz 18, McKinnon and Nylander 16. F.E. Truth says, I want to see Brady in the playoffs. I hate Montreal.
Well, they both can make it.
Yeah, the Sens have pulled away from the rest of the wild card teams and have an outside chance at taking third place in the Atlantic.
Right. All right, that net should be getting emptied here real soon.
Cage says the Bolts have no legit Stanley Cups. You know something? I am of the opinion that no matter how crazy a season gets, unless the team involved is actively caught cheating,
right?
Astros, then I will consider the championship legitimate. All of the hockey teams played in the same exact circumstances in those couple of years as the Lightning did, and the Lightning came out on top. And
I mean, it was certainly different. Would you have to delete something?
Yeah, the troll again.
Okay.
Simon says a Habs versus Caps series is going to be really good and interesting. I want this one. iDog says I step away for dinner and miss 4 goals. WTF. Deadly Flame says I want us to win and
it's in.
Oh wow. So the Canadiens scored on the empty net. I didn't even realize the net was empty. I think that's Josh Anderson again. Deadly Flame says, I want us to win and need Canucks to lose to the Jets today. Empty net for Pittsburgh. So Pittsburgh is empty the net.
Right.
If the Pittsburgh game is still going, I'll tune in to the... No, wait, I don't want to jinx it. Yeah, Habs lead 5-3 now. Hopkins scored 1 goal shorthanded, and then he drew a penalty to Utah and set up a power play goal for Zach Hyman. 2-0 Oilers. So yeah, the Canadiens just have to hang on to this 2-goal lead with 1:40 to go. Emperor Keen says, even I don't want Rangers to make playoffs, Kyle and Joss. Oh, yeah, Keen's fan in the chat. How are the Keens doing?
They're still hanging out in 3rd place.
Isles scored for the 2nd game in a row. They score 4 straight to win.
Wow.
You gotta be kidding me. Holy shit, so it's not just the Panthers.
Not just us.
The Islanders are coming back. They just traded Brock Nelson at the deadline.
Yeah.
Calgary up 2-1 with 4 minutes left on Rangers. That's game I should tune into right after this ends. So Ottawa's net is empty again, and it's going to be 6-3.
All right.
Wow. And that's Gallagher in spite of Stutzel's best efforts. Dylan says this will force the Rangers out of wild card 2. Montreal with 73 points if it holds.
And 2 games in hand on the Rangers, too.
So, yeah, the Canadiens now can go into cruise control. And hopefully they can keep up this run they're on. iDog says, yay, we're on the same level as the Penguins.
We still got to play Montreal back-to-back another time. One's in Montreal on the 2nd of a back-to-back, and then the next game is in Florida.
Deadly Flame says, never mind. Also, Blues winning 2. That's not good for us. As the Flames fan. NHL and Aviation says, Islanders win. They will be 3 points out by the end of the night. So 30 seconds to go. And as soon as this game ends, I will switch over to Flames Rangers.
Okay.
Because there's going to be a couple minutes left.
Well, I did say 6-5. I had the 6 right.
Yeah.
I did say 6-5 Montreal. I was just talking shit, but I had the 6 right. All right, I'll change it.
Okay, Effie Truth says Sens will never make it into the playoffs. Are you sure about that?
Oh, man, they had won 6 straight.
So,
where is it?
It better be on there.
There's no guarantee that it is.
There it is, right there.
Right here? Yeah.
And I'll even adjust I'll even adjust the banners to show the score in that game. So yeah, the Canadiens win. The Canadiens beat the Sens 6-3. Spaceman Sports says, any Habs fans in here? Oh yeah, plenty.
Yeah, plenty.
Your local Panthers fan says, okay, so if the Canadiens are in the playoffs, we are doomed.
But we wouldn't play them until the Eastern Conference Finals.
Your local Panthers fan says, also, the Penguins just lost to the Isles 4-2 after being up 2-0 going into the third. Sound familiar? So, face off just outside what I assume is the Flames zone. St. Louis will be happier than Calgary because the playoff spot was short-lived by Calgary, and then St. Louis takes over by 1 point after the Blues' third period if they hold up. So the Rangers' net is empty. I can't believe the Penguins did the exact same feat at the Panthers. So I feel just a little bit better. And also, sorry, NHL and Aviation, this team is psychologically torturing them by being bad when they want them to win and being good when they want the draft pick. Hey, the YouTuber is here.
Hey, bud. Come on, Calgary, finish this up.
Austin says, Utah has a name. Did you hear Kyle and Jaws? No, we did not. NHL Aviation says, pure torture. 1.5 to go. Panarin to Adam Fox. JT Miller over to Trocheck. Pass missed.
They have not cleared that puck, though.
Your local Panthers fan says we need a Lomberg goal. NHL Aviation says, I don't know what I want at this point. Panarin one-timer save. Is this Dustin Wolf?
It's out.
Dustin Wolf is got to be the starting goalie for the Flames tonight, right?
Well, didn't they play last night against Toronto?
Yes, YouTuber Jaws did cheer for the Habs like he said he would.
Yes.
And so did I. 33 seconds to go. Rangers trying desperately to tie this game up. Oh, they put Mammoth in as the trademark.
Oh, okay.
Well, Mammoth, I think, was the best choice out of those remaining. Here it comes.
Here comes the empty net.
All right.
Boom, and that's it.
The Flames gets the goal to make it 3-1 with just 9.3 seconds to go. Vladar is in nets, the guy who went God mode against us.
That guy. That'll be the Canadiens' new goalie next year.
Deadly Flame says, please, love of God, win this one. Well, God answered your prayer. Dietrich, you're rooting for the Flames because you don't want the Rangers to make the playoffs. Just kidding. It's all the former Panthers. That's what Dietrich said.
What are they reviewing here? They're trying to think it was offsides or something?
What would they review?
That's offsides.
It's offsides.
It's offsides.
Flames, you went offsides when there was no one
Empty
in front
net.
of you.
My God.
Flames.
That is embarrassing. It's really, it's embarrassing that the linesman missed that. That's not even close compared to what we normally see.
Spaceman says, I don't think the name for Utah has been revealed yet. It might be revealed next season. So the clock is reset to 11.5. No goal. It is still 2-1. So the Rangers would have to win the faceoff, get down the ice, and score in 11.5.
Stranger things have happened.
If Vancouver loses tonight, Calgary will have a wild card spot. So Rangers still have an empty net. Was that Uyghur who made the mistake? I don't think so. NHL and Aviation says, I don't think I've ever seen an offside goal with an empty net. That puck goes flying into the air, and that will go flying into the bench with just 7.2 seconds.
This one was fluttered over my head, not like the other night, boys. And you're actually keeping your eye on the puck. This time I saw it, exactly. Yeah, there you go. Eye on the puck, I knew where it was going. Yep, just let it go. How many more of these am I going to have to do?
The Ducks are up 3-2 against the Stars. Shots on goal tonight. Rangers 13, Flames 35. I wonder what the deserve to win-o-meter looks like right now. Emperor King says, Kyle, I don't believe the Blue Jackets are going to make it to the playoffs. That's rough. McDavid with a nasty goal. And that's going to roll into the corner. That's it. The Flames win.
Oh, did that dude get hurt at the end? No, okay.
Woohoo. Flames win 2-1.
Yeah.
So the Canadiens are now in the 8th seed in the Eastern Conference.
2 games in hand on the Rangers.
Deadly Flame says, this is us playing mad what Maple Leafs did to us last night. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so.
All right. I don't have any recaps, so.
Yeah. iDog says, Kraken up 3-2 on the Blackhawks night, isn't it? Oh, nerds.
Yeah, they kind of cooled off. They did pretty well when they first got there.
Yeah.
But not that he's been terrible, but it's the reality of being a Blackhawk, I think, is settling in now.
And Spencer Knight is probably like, son of a
bitch.
I was replaced with Vitek goddamn Vanacek.
Right? Yeah. Although he's watching the Panthers in the third period, and he's feeling, well, could be worse.
Yeah, this year's playoff races are absolutely nuts. I have no idea when I should try making the playoff race video. What time of the year did I make it last year? Yeah, so the playoff picture is such chaos. Maybe I should just make a short that's a YouTube short that's basically a massive Avengers Endgame style brawl between all of the Eastern Conference teams that are somehow still alive. Nurse and another player from Utah got into a fight, and Nurse didn't want to fight because the Oilers need their defense, but after McDavid went end-to-end on a breakaway and scored 3-0 Oilers. You headed back down in a few minutes? Or a minute? Let's see. I'll wait until Jaws comes back down here to sign off. Make an NHL script writer playoff race video, Tom Grossi style. So yeah, at the end of the second, the Blues are beating the Preds 3-1. The Ducks are beating the Stars 3-2. The Kraken have a 3-2 lead over the Blackhawks halfway through the second. The Oilers are already beating the Utah Hockey Club 3-0 at the end of the first. Montreal just won 6-3 against Ottawa. The Flames hung on to beat the Rangers 2-1. The Islanders scored 4 unanswered goals in the third period for the second game in a row to beat the Penguins 4-2. The Capitals beat the Red Wings 4-1. And it looks like no, Ovi did not score any of those goals. Dagnabbit. So yeah, the Canadiens, with 2 games in hand, now have a 1 points lead over the Rangers. And the Canadiens are in the second wild card. Right now, because of the results tonight, the Islanders have jumped all the way to the 10th seed in the conference. They actually, they have 2 more regulation wins than the Blue Jackets. Oh God, the Islanders are ahead of the Blue Jackets in the standings. I think the Blue Jackets might be done for. So the Canadiens are at 73 points. And if you want to consider being 4 points back as the largest deficit you can have at this point and realistically expect to come back into the playoff picture, you have the Canadiens, Rangers, Islanders, Blue Jackets, Red Wings, and Bruins all within 4 points of each other, and thus all within at least no more than 4 points of the wild card spots. That's 6 teams. 6 teams fighting for 1 spot. We don't have to talk about the Sabres, who just now reached 60 points. Flyers at 64, Penguins at 66. The Bruins are at 69, and the Bruins are the caboose right now of the true playoff race. NHL and Aviation says, Kyle, I think I'm going to need therapy by the end of this season with how much the Islanders are torturing me. Yeah, at least Islanders are 2 points behind their New York brother. Emperor Keen says, Kyle, I believe the Habs are taking the second wild card. Gabriel says the Habs have a team. NHL Aviation says, I still can't believe this team were going to be the next meme of the NHL. can I put the standings up in the banner? That's going to be a lot of typing. Let me see. I don't know if the banner would be able to hold all of that. Let's see. So, you coming back down? I'm waiting for you. $9.50. Okay, I can be here for at least 5 more minutes. Let's see. Oh yeah, I can present the screen. Deadly Flame says, I really don't see Predators beating the Blues in this game. NHL and Aviation says, should I go to Islanders Canadiens on Thursday? Yes, you should. So I hide this and let's see. Where is the option to present the screen? Here we go. Share screen. NHL standings. Here we are. So here, a second. Here is the wild card picture. So you see the Sens are at 77 points. So they are 6 points back of the Maple Leafs and the Lightning. It's not impossible for one of the Lightning or the Leafs to fall off that precipitously, but the Sens most likely have the first wild card all locked up, which leaves just the second wild card. The Canadiens are at 73 points and just got their 24th regulation win, which the Rangers are now at 70. The Rangers are at 72 points, 30 regulation wins. The Rangers have the regulation wins advantage over all of the other wild cards battling teams, but the Rangers, the only team that's played as many games as the Rangers in this race is the Bruins. Hey, there you are.
Okay, you ready? I just had to take care of the water.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, everybody. Appreciate everybody joining us. We had a good time. I'll be live tomorrow noon. Tomorrow's members podcast is going to be out a little bit later because I'm going to do some fishing and record that. And that'll be, we'll talk some hockey while I'm fishing. So it won't be out till maybe about 5 o'clock because I got to wait for the water to warm up a little bit. I can't go in the morning. It's still too cold. So you guys will have something out, but it'll be in the evening time. So, and then tomorrow noon, we'll complete the rest of our bitching session. All right. Everybody enjoy the rest of your night.
Yeah. Have a good night, everyone.